Within the functioning pairs, 1/4 of our MBTI personalities falls into the directing. Directing is sensing plus thinking. These people or these personalities are described as someone who is decisive, quick to take action, values facts and logic, pays attention to details. These include our ESTJ, ESTP, ISTJ, and ISTP. The general description of an ISTJ is that they're very quiet and serious, and they are very successful by thoroughness and dependability. They're practical, matter-of-fact, realistic, and responsible. They just decide logically what should be done, and they're going to work toward it in a very steady manner despite any kind of distractions. They take pleasure in creating everything as order and organized, but more importantly than anything else, they value traditions and loyalty. An ISTJ has some potential strengths within the career frame. They have an ability to organize tasks, and they're decisive. But not only are they going to be quick to organize tasks and be decisive, they have great follow-through, and they can get things done. They're going to maintain and preserve what already works. ISTJs are thorough, exacting, systematic, hardworking, and very careful with details. They enjoy working within organizations to improve procedures, processes, and they remain loyal through both good and bad times. They contribute to the organization in many ways. They like to get things done in a steady manner and on schedule. They concentrate on their details, and they're very careful about managing them. They have things at the right place at the right time, and they can be counted on to honor their commitments and to follow through. They also are capable of working within an organizational structure very comfortably. The leadership style of an ISTJ is one in which they base their experience and knowledge of facts to make their decisions. They like to build on reliable, stable, and consistent performance. They have great respect for traditional and hierarchical approaches, and they reward those who follow the rules as long as they get that job done. They pay attention to the immediate and the practical organizational need. They also have a very wonderful problem-solving approach. They want their problem-solving to be thoroughly grounded in facts and analyzed through a logical framework. They may need to consider the impact on people and search for more possibilities and other meanings to gain optimal results. Within the work environment, they are realistic and hardworking people that are focused on results and facts. They are going to give long-term security for the organization. They will reward the organization with a steady pace, and they're going to consistently meet their deadlines. They will use structure and systematic methods. They are very task-oriented, and they are determined. They offer quiet and orderly settings, and they need privacy for uninterrupted work. So first, let's look at dominant sensing and inferior intuition. That means that these are applicable to the following personality types: ISTJ, ISFJ, ESTP, and ESFP. So these personality types are more likely to recognize pertinent facts, apply experience to their problems, notice what needs attention almost immediately. They keep track of essential items, and they handle problems with realism. Under stress, these types are going to become caught in a rut. They may tend to consistently rehash the same details. They get stuck. They lose common sense, and they cannot find a way out of their problems. They have difficulty seeing any kind of solutions. They will view all future in negative terms, and they're going to become very pessimistic. The most common or potential downfall or pitfall for an ISTJ is that they tend to overlook the long-range implications in favor of day-to-day operations. This is because they're more present-oriented than being future-oriented. They're going to neglect some interpersonal niceties because they enjoy the facts more than they enjoy being with people. And they may become rigid in their ways and be perceived as being inflexible and even unopen to innovation. They expect others to provide the same level of detail and conform to the same operating procedures that they conform to. For personal development, they may need to pay attention to wider future ramifications of problems in addition to the present realities, and consider the human element within the customer and the workplace. They need to communicate appreciation for others. They may need to try some new, innovative, and fresh alternatives to avoid any ruts in their decision-making or within their work environment. And they need to practice patience for those who communicate differently or who don't use any of those standard operating procedures.